Close your eyes, 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 eyes. I am fully open and present in the moment to receive any guidance that speaks to my soul. I will be honest and authentic with myself, facing the truth that my body, my intuition is guiding me as either confirmation or a nudge for healing. I am prepared to wholeheartedly start or continue on my journey to self-discovery and healing. Hello everyone. Welcome to Willow and Roots. It's Michelle here and I have another reading for you. Today's reading we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Spirit has guided me to offer spiritual homework to the collective. Now I know that you guys are like, oh, homework, we're not back in school. No, you're not. You're not back in school. However, these are exercises that you could do, right, to help you along your journey. Now, you don't have to do it, but if you feel inclined, why not, right? So, we're going to pull some oracle cards and tarot cards and see exactly what is suggested. What exercises that you can do to help you along your journey. Okay, so let's get started. Now we're going to have 4 options, right? So think of a number from 1 to 4. The number that pops up into your mind's eye, that's your pile, right? So you can pause the video, choose a number. Let's get to it. Hello, option 1. For those of you who selected number 1, here's your reading. Okay, so we're going to be using the life design cards to see what guidance Spirit has for you. May I have a card, please, for option 1? Spirit, what guidance do you have for option 1? Thank you. We have deep rest. Wow. Deep rest. And it says on the back, find time for deep relaxation. Prolong your rest without grasping for a plan or rushing onto the next big thing. Like a fallow field in recovery, hibernate and renew with a retreat of some kind. Discover the creative flame within you through stillness, solitude, and quiet. Look at that. And she is resting in nature. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. Live in the forest and be able to rest, to sleep, to really let go, to not worry about what's behind me, what's going to get me, right? It's just more just being still and taking it all in, right? That is gorgeous. The next card. Now we're using the Atlas Oracle. These 2 decks you can find on Etsy. Calling for rest, solitude. It feels like moments for some of you. Making the time to create moments of deep rest where you're able to connect with yourself and your surroundings. We have card number 15, chakras. And it says, listen to your body to unlock free-flowing positivity and spiritual power within you. Alignment, energy, and awareness. So taking periods of stillness, right? Deep rest in order to come into alignment, right? This is also, I'm hearing through yoga as well, sometimes through movement. Yoga can be very relaxing. And it's not necessarily the more intense yoga where you're feeling pain, but more so just light stretching sometimes as well. And tapping into this meditative state when you're doing that. But you are being called, your homework is to rest in order to come into alignment. Rest and connect with yourself in that moment, clearing your mind, right? Clearing your emotions and being completely neutral. I'm hearing for some of you also calling on your guides, ancestors, and source. I'm hearing ascended masters for some to help to bring your chakras into alignment. So this is also doing visualization work where you're seeing your chakras, the blocked chakras, being more open and coming into alignment. With these cards also, it's showing me color therapy as well. So using colors, like feeding on the energy of colors, or using colors to express your mood, your feelings, right? So it could be where I'm feeling like wearing blue today. So you can wear like a blue top, blue pants, blue earrings, or whatever color tickles your fancy. If that's going to create or put you in a mood that is uplifting, that is very positive, right? Raising that vibration of yours, that's what you're being called to do. But also using colors to determine how you're feeling in the moment, because this is also giving me being in the moment energy, having an awareness of how you're feeling within yourself, right? So it's that deep connection with how am I feeling today? And then answering that question, and then asking if you're not feeling well or happy within yourself, why am I feeling that way? Right? So this is really doing a lot of introspection work as well. But more importantly, there's a need for stillness, having moments and periods, not moments, periods of stepping away from what's going on in your day to day and having that quiet time for the self. Okay, let's get a tarot card. And then card number 15, reducing to 6. That's all about coming into balance, you see. So it's like masculine and feminine energy coming into alignment. We have here, look at that, love. The Lover's card. See, you have 6-6 here. Beautiful. Connecting with the source love, universal love, divine love. This is with the self and an overall oneness with the collective and within your environment. So when you're in nature, right, there's a sense of being able to let go and to feel the vibration of Gaia, feel the vibration of your surroundings, connecting with the trees, the plants, the animals, right? Just really feeling that oneness within the self and your surroundings. That's beautiful. So we're going to get a card from the My Healing Oracle. Also another card, or deck, I should say, on Etsy. I have a card for option 1. Okay, so we have here the Queen of Fire. Beautiful. Your reflection question, your self-reflection question is how to feel complete. So you would say, how do I feel complete, or how can I feel complete? So we have here crystals. So you could be using crystals to help to raise your vibration when you're in this state of stillness. We have the fire elemental and the elemental of the spirit, the spiritual elemental. So that's you connecting with the self, the higher self. We have the rabbit, and it's all about abundance, fertility, blossoming, right, within the self. We have for your chakra, the throat chakra, and the full moon. No, the new moon. And we have the new moon as well. So that's all about new beginnings. So using this energy to rejuvenate, right? It's rejuvenation energy here, and really tapping into, it's almost like a cleansing. So when you're in this energy, it's like coming into alignment, releasing any blockages or any type of energy that is weighing you down. And it's like a reset, starting again. This is also with the throat chakra giving me speaking things into existence, but also speaking things out of you, releasing things from you by speaking it out. So when you're out in nature per se, and you're connecting with your higher self source, you're going to say, well, I don't want to feel lost or isolated anymore. So you're telling, that's an affirmation that you're telling yourself, and you're sharing that out in the collective, right? Meaning, and when I say collective, I mean the universe energy, because for me, the universe is everyone's higher self, but we're all one as well. And we're all connected to source as well, which is a part of that. Bit complicated, but you're putting that out there for it to bounce back and bless you with what you want to manifest, which is freedom from that. Freedom from feeling heavy, weighed down, detached, right? If that's your story. But then this is again stepping into the energy with the rabbit of, this is giving me Empress energy as well. Being able to create, right? Being able to receive the blessings, being able to be rejuvenated so that you can go out and create the life that you desire, or the environment that you desire, right? Now, it says the Queen of Fire. I am self-assured and can identify what I want, activating my confidence. So it's tapping into that energy. And look at that, the power symbol, the eyes. It's seeing and knowing what you want through visions. Visualization work you're also being called to tap into, to do. It's like focusing on where you want to be, the outcome, visualizing it, meditating on it, but also being in alignment with it, because you're shifting your energy in order to match that frequency of your manifestation. This is the spiritual body symbol as well. Using crystals alongside with that. And for some of you, if you want, on the new moon, this is when you can actually do this exercise, and it will be at its highest frequency as well. Wow. That's gorgeous. That is absolutely gorgeous. So one question again that you can ask yourself is how to feel complete. What can I do to make myself feel complete? And then you answer that. Beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 2. For those of you who selected the number 2, here's your reading. So we're going to start with the life design cards. And we're going to receive guidance from Spirit on how you can improve your situation, or guidance on your path. Things that you can do to make the journey a lot easier, right? So this is homework. These exercises that you can do to help you along your path. May I have a card for option 2, please? Thank you. Ooh, loyalty to truth. Look at that. Loyalty to truth. And we have the symbol of balance. This is the, for me, this symbol represents like energetic flow, even flow of energy. So we have here, with loyalty to facts, say what you see regardless of the consequences. Stand firm when your freedom and the planet is challenged by direct coercion or insidious persuasion. Examine life beyond cultural expectations. So it's speaking your truth and sticking to your beliefs. Not swaying because Tom, Dick, and Harry told you to, or what Tom, Dick, and Harry is doing. This is believing in yourself, right? Believing in your spirituality, believing in who you are, right? And not being swayed, not being moved. Wow, that's strong. That is strong. It's also being in balance within the self, being in alignment with the self, higher self, and your 3D self, or 4D self, I should say, is on the same path, is in alignment, right? May I have another card? This is from the Atlas Oracle. Both these decks you can find on Etsy. So we have here card number 7, and it says strategy, aim, approach. So I'm getting that for some of you, how you go about expressing your truth. That's what's important here. So it's not being in the energy of being fanatical, right? Abrasive and aggressive. It's stepping away from that and believing in your truth and expressing your truth with dignity and grace, right? With conviction, but not obsession and aggression. So it's coming up with a way of how you can express yourself without feeling like vulnerable or feeling like you have your back up against a wall, where it can end up being where you lash out. You don't want to be in that energy, because that energy expresses weakness and vulnerability to the negative vibrations that surround you. So if there's people, if you're having a debate with someone, and mind you, this happens to everyone, this happens to me a lot. And it's learning how to tap into yourself and remember that the way that you respond to certain things, certain opinions, is important. It says a lot about who you are and what you believe in. So if you feel that you're tapping into the energy of aggression and lashing out on others because they don't agree with you, it's time for you to tap into yourself and ask yourself the valuable questions. Why am I responding in this way? Why do I feel the need to have to change someone's opinions against their will? Why am I not comfortable with me having my own opinion and them having theirs, and that's it? We agree to disagree. Is it control? Is it all about feeling the need of having control of the situation? And then you have to take that further. Why do I need control? What is it about me that I feel vulnerable? Do I truly believe in what I believe in? Right? So that's for some of you. But it's saying strategy and approach. So there's different ways of being able to express your truth to others where it's not going to come across as pressurizing. It's important to do it in a way where it's more enlightening. But it's enlightening in a way where there's no strings attached. So it's, here is the information, this is my opinion, and if you don't agree with it, that's okay. And if you agree with it, that's great too. But it's giving people seeds, throwing these seeds for them to be able to go and research themselves, tap into themselves. That's the role that you're meant to play. It's not having that, I'm hearing a Jesus moment, but the method or the way that Jesus approached things, it wasn't aggressive. It was, this is the word, this is my opinion, this is how I feel, and that's it. If you want to come on board, that is great. If not, maybe in time. Because remember, some people have to follow others. They're not in that space where they can make their own decisions. They have to move when the herd moves. And it's not an insult to them. It's more so people don't like to do things alone. It's hard to stand up alone. And that's for many people. There's only a few who are able to stand firm in their beliefs by themselves, without followers, without support. And that's your test, that's your homework. Being able to stand alone in your truth, with support or not. And also being able to express your truth in a way where it's not forceful, right? There's a flexibility that's needed here. It's like with the word aim, it's like learning, coming up with a strategy and an approach where the purpose, the true essence of what you want to say, the aim, is reached, but not in an aggressive way. And the aim is not necessarily meant to be reached then and there. Sometimes it's a year, 6 months, 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line. But the energy is put out there. And we have card number 7, the number of source. Okay, let's get you a tarot card. Ooh. 6 of Tides, 6 of Cups. So it's that light, playful energy as well. And with the 6 of Cups, when we think of the traditional card, it's an older kid giving flowers to a younger kid. So this is passing down loving information, right? Compassion to another. And it's being in that energy of always being compassionate. Having compassion for those who are disagreeing with you, and having compassion for yourself and those who are in agreement with you. It's just being in that energy of releasing the judgment and the need to have control. It's being very light and playful. Dropping your gems, your seeds, the guidance, and then moving on. The job is done. Let's get a card from the My Healing Oracle. This is another card or deck, I should say. That's on Etsy. It's a fantastic healing oracle deck. For you guys, ooh, chills here. I'm getting like doing some release work. So there could be some childhood, still some residual childhood blockages or pain that needs to be let go of, released. I'm getting for some of you not being heard. There's an energy of feeling like dwarfed in your communication, like not being heard, not being trusted, right? Believed. And you're being called to do release work. So it could be where you are writing down, right? A lot of the pain, a lot of the reasons why you are in this energy. Things that occurred in your childhood where you felt like you weren't able to express yourself, putting the note on a balloon and releasing it, right? So this can also be where you're doing fireworks. So you would write everything down on a piece of paper and then recite it that you are going to be releasing this energy and burning it. Safely though, guys. Come on, we're not being irresponsible. Safely. Or releasing it in water. Okay. Ooh, another one with a similar affirmation. So we have here how to feel complete. And we have the tree elemental, which is the earth element. We have the body, right? So this is the physical body that represents, we have the crescent moon, we have crystals, we have the rabbit again, and the throat chakra. But this time it is a warrior woman, right? And it's the queen of earth. So your self-reflection or self-realization question is, how do I feel complete? Or how can I feel complete? We have here, you can use crystals to help ground you, because with this being earth, there's a need to ground this energy. There's a need to ground your emotions here, especially if you're someone that is very passionate about your truth. And when you're expressing it, you can tap into your emotions and it can go haywire all over the place. So there's a need for you to ground yourself before you speak. So you can use crystals as well. Being mindful with the rabbit that what you speak, right, it has an energy with it that can create positivity, growth, but it also can create stagnation, right, and destruction. So you have to be careful with your words, and that's why it is important for you to ground your energy. We have the throat chakra as well. So it's what you speak, how you express yourself. Be mindful of that. So let's read what it says. The Queen of the Earth, I allow gratitude to be part of me. Abundance is present in the now. Abundance is present in the now because you have an abundance of wisdom, of experience, but it's how you project it. So with the crescent moon, it's all about your actions, right? It's all about your actions. So know that when the moon is in this phase, that all of this energy is heightened. So you're more likely, if you are grounded, you're going to be able to express yourself, and what you are expressing will be received, right? But when the moon is not in this phase, you have to be mindful again of how you are expressing yourself, how you are controlling your emotions, right? Be mindful of that. Wow. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 3. For those of you who selected the number 3, here's your reading. So we're going to get a card from the Life Design cards. Okay, we're going to see the guidance that Spirit would like to share with you. What kind of homework the Spirit wants you to have, or what Spirit wants you to focus on, right? Exercises that you can do to help you on your journey. Okay. May I have a card for option 3, please? Thank you. Connect with nature. Beautiful. Okay, option 3. You're being called to connect with nature. It's a lovely card. And it says, connect with nature no matter what your internal or external season is. Find a variety of ways to maintain communication with your natural surroundings. We are all part of nature. To poison and ruin our environment is to poison and destroy ourselves. Exactly. That is so true. So this is giving me having periods where you go out into nature. Now, I know a lot of you do not live in that environment where, you know, you're surrounded by a lot of green space, but it could be where you even have a plant, right, in your house, the herbs that you're growing, and that's another way to connect with nature. This is also telling me the things that you put into your body as well. So you can connect with nature as well by eating more greens, more vegetables, right? Food from the earth, roughage, right? That's also very important. But if you are someone, I'm seeing this rose hip here. So smelling roses as well, flowers, having botanicals around you, using essential oils. And also if you're not, have no means of being around any type of green space, having essential oils, floral botanicals, and using that as essence in your surroundings, so like a room spray, and going on YouTube, and they have a lot of nature sounds. So being in your quiet, still, safe place, having the room fragrance, the room essence, right? You spray that around, you sit down, you listen to the nature sounds, and you come, it's like you're going to transport yourself into that space. That's another way to do it. Okay? But it is saying to realize that we are one with nature. So when you are doing this, you're going to be connecting to the oneness, right? Connecting to the all. Realizing that you too are a part of this. So I'm also hearing for some of you the 432 frequency. So listening to that to vibrate on the same frequency as the earth. Right? That's also very important. But it's saying that even if you're experiencing fantastic abundance, you're so happy in life, if it's all great, going great, still connect with nature, having periods and moments where you are being grounded, right? And if you are not feeling that great, if you're unhappy, if you're in a low space, you definitely need to get yourself out into nature, right? Now, For some of you, if it is possible and you live far from nature, traveling, having a little weekend away, like a little retreat where you're in a green area where you're going to connect. And this is also walking with no shoes in that green space, right? Going shoeless, getting grounded. And I can't believe how remarkable and quick this works, because I've done it just last week. When I drop my son off, there's a beautiful green space by his school. And that morning I decided to take my sandals off and walk in the grass. And it was so amazing. I had that vision of a maiden walking in the grass in a flowy dress, just feeling very free and connected to the surroundings, but not the people around it, just the energies coming from the grass, the trees. I felt that vibration, and it's calling for you to be in that same energy here, right? Also using rosehip oil. Beautiful. Let's get another card. This is from the Atlas Oracle. Ooh, labradorite. Guys. We have card number 1. Labradorite, magic spirit. This is how you connect with the spirit of nature. This is how you connect with source, connect with Gaia, right? Oh, the lighting change. There. This is how you connect with source, Gaia, your higher self, right? You're going to feel the magic. You're going to feel so uplifted when you're in this surrounding, in this energy, right? So again, doing the nature sounds and having the botanical room sprays, right? And being in that energy through visualization, connecting through visualization. Because remember, we are energy. Wearing labradorite, this is a very protective crystal, but a very spiritual one as well. So you may be getting visions once you're tapped into this energy of whether you're in nature or you're at home, listening, transporting yourself into that space. That's incredible, working with labradorite, guys. So definitely walk around with it, wear it, right? Meditate with it. And rosehip, or rose essence as well. You can use the rosehip oil as a diluted base oil for the rose essential oil, even though it is diluted rose essential oil, but a few drops of that and you can rub it on your skin. Okay, wow, let's get some tarot cards, or a tarot card for you. Ooh, 10 of Wands, guys. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. I'm hearing all my troubles wash away. So if you are really experiencing overthinking, right? Giving up your power to others, just feeling a sense of like not having control, feeling a sense of detached from life, detached because of everything that is going on in the world, right? That's very easy for you to fall into negative thought patterns, low vibrational energy. You're definitely being called to go into nature and to recharge, to walk with your labradorite, to have labradorite with you, where it will help you to again balance your energies, your frequency, and also connect with spirit. So this is you being in the bosom of spirit, being hugged by spirit. So it's kind of controlling your thought process here, right? Not getting lost in your thought, not getting lost in fear-based energies. I'm going to pull another one. Like surrendering to fear. Yeah, judgment. Yeah, connecting with the higher realms. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be given clarity on your situation and the overall situation for the collective that is going to help you to feel confident and be able to live another day. Right? Beautiful. It's like a second wind I'm hearing. You're going to get a second wind. This is how, again, you release pain, blockages, and negativity from you. And with the card being number 1, like a fresh start, again, a reset, recharge. Yeah. And we have here card number 20, which again, that's about balance, coming into balance. Beautiful. Let's get a card from the My Healing Oracle. That's another deck that's on Etsy. Okay, wow. So we have here, how can the goal be attained? So that's your self-reflection question. We have here the tree elemental. So that's all about earth energy, grounding energy. The body, the physical body is highlighted here. So again, that's all about the self, right? The tangible. We have the stag. And we have the third eye chakra. That is interesting. This is a watering can. So watering plants that's on this person's head. Foliage on this person's head. So this is actually you growing as a soul, but also creative inspiration. So it has here creativity. I practice my main skills using intuition, nourishing my soul. Right? So with the stag here, the stag is like a very magical creature, mystical, magical creature, and one that represents power, right? Standing in your power, stepping in your power. We have the crescent moon as well. So that's about action. So it's taking the action, the necessary steps to connecting and grounding yourself in this environment to reconnect with who you are, to reconnect with your personal power, right? And with it being the third eye, through visions, through the guidance of spirit, you're going to be given messages about what needs to be healed within you, but also how you can go on your journey without fear, knowing that there is something more beyond, knowing that this is a part of the journey, knowing that you are safe and that there's nothing to fear, right? So with the head being watered, you're going to be given downloads while in this environment, realization, enlightenment, insights. So we have electric. So it's that very wands energy, that fire energy of divine spark, realization, aha moments. And with creativity, once you're given that inspiration, that's what you're going to be able to put into practice. That's gorgeous. How can the goal be attained? So how can I overcome certain obstacles? You will get the answer when you tap into this energy here. That's your homework. Truly connecting with yourself and asking those questions. Whenever in doubt, or even when things are going great as well. Being able to really be attuned with who you are and your spirit team. It's beautiful. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, option 4. For those of you who selected the number 4, here's your reading. So we're going to get a card from the Life Design cards. This is going to be homework, right? So it's like an exercise or things that you can do to make the journey a lot more manageable. Right? But it's also to help give you clarity. Okay. May I have the card for option 4? Whoa. So we have here hidden power. Wow. Hidden power. What are we hiding from, guys? Hidden power. It's I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. This is too intense. All right, so we have, how do you successfully engage with hidden power? People with power find it liberating and tend to not want to give it up without a fight. How is this playing out in your life? How can you navigate this? Right. Wow, this is interesting. So this person has, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but their hands are covering their face, but you see their eyes here. It's transparent. So it's like, for some of you, this feels 50-50, by the way. So some of you are running away from your power, right? Feeling that you're not good enough to handle this power, or you don't trust yourself with these powers, right? And others are pretending that they're in this energy. They really feed off the power. And they're in this energy of not wanting to come across as being egotistical, right? So yeah, some of you don't like it, and some of you like it but are pretending that you don't like it. Okay. We're gonna get a card from the Atlas Oracle. Both of these decks you can find on Etsy. Wow. You're being called to look into, what does having powers mean to you? So this could be the power to persuade others through voice, right? Through what you say and through your actions. And also the power of, I keep hearing manipulation, guys. So we have divine timing popping out. Card number 43, reducing to 7. And it says, at the right time, order, synchronicity, and accord. I'm hearing winging it for someone. For someone, you are winging this, right? So it's like pretending to be something, or to have something that's not fully developed. So it's not like you don't have it, it's not fully developed. There's a lot more learning that needs to occur, right, in order for you to master something, but you're kind of winging it, and you're stepping into bigger shoes before you're meant to wear them. You're not fitting into them yet. You're like the child wearing the adult shoes. And it is saying to be comfortable with where you are on the journey, right? There's no need to step ahead, to jump the queue, to jump the line, right? Because spirit and your ancestors, guides, they know. And they're not going to allow you to take more than you can handle. Jump the queue, right? Give you more than you are ready to share with others or to deal with, right? They're not going to do that, because remember, they're in control, right? So there's a sense of needing to be honest with the self, to be honest with the self. The power that you currently possess, the true power, that's the one that you're meant to be embracing and working on, to developing its strength. This is what I'm hearing, right? So it may not look like Sarah and Joe's, but you need to focus on your own power, the truth. That's what the hidden power is, the truth within the self, the actual gifts that you possess. And when you finally step into the energy of embracing it, that's when the doors will open. That's what Spirit is waiting on you to do. For some of you, it's running away from it. So you are aware of it. You're at the point where you're aware that, okay, this is my gift, this is my power, but I don't want to deal with it. And Spirit is like, once you embrace this, that's when the doors will open. That's when I grant you more wishes. That's when I'm ready to like hear you out. This is a hurdle that you need to overcome. And again, for others, it's ignoring the gifts and wanting other gifts and pretending that you are there. Right? Wow. So there's some truth and energy as well. Knowing the truth, embracing the truth. Definitely putting things into practice, having an order, a system in place. But it's learning about yourself and learning that I'm hearing you can't beat fate. Fate is just another essence and energy on its own, and no one can beat that. No one can change it. No one can interfere with it. They cannot challenge fate, because fate will always win. And that's something that I've experienced, and it's also in my human design. It's one of my life lessons here. I've had many battles with fate, and I've lost each time. Look up your human design, by the way. It's quite fun. But we're seeing a lot of like repeated numbers here. So 222, we got 1616, 1111, 444, 1212, June, spring. Wow, we got card number 12. Here we got 12. A lot of repeating patterns and signs. Now these synchronicities and these signs that you're receiving, they're actual nudges for you to tap into this energy here. Whether you're recognizing your hidden power, or it's saying, hey, stop running away from it. Stop ignoring it, right? It's time for you to face yourself, not hide. Face the truth. And this is 43 reducing to 7. This is Spirit talking. 7 is the number of Spirit. Spirit is saying, come on. Because there's a greater purpose here. The time is now for you to face who you are. What do they need to do? What do they need to do? A mirror work. Really looking at yourself, looking into your eyes. Looking into your eyes. So when you're doing your mirror work, looking in the mirror, focus deep into your eyes. And that's one way to tap into the soul. That's one way, right? Because you're facing yourself, and it's quite hard. Because initially you're going to be looking at the flaws, right? The physical flaws. But the more you do this exercise, the more you're going to tap in and really see yourself, your true self, not the physical, but the soul, the energy, the essence, right? May I have a tarot card, please? Option 4. Okay, so we have here Stranger of Gardens, and that is the Knight of Pentacles. With the Knight of Pentacles, it's about timing, taking things slowly, but it's also about development of the self, development of something that is tangible. So when it comes to those who are stepping way above the line, it is saying that nothing happens before its time. So it's time for you to take a step back, assess where you truly are, and develop from there. Right? So what you truly know, what you truly have mastered, that's where you're going to be. You're going to be developing, putting things into practice, exercising this knowledge, this hidden power. Let it become second nature, and then Spirit will bless you with more. The next phase of your journey, right? But there's an energy of learning to be patient. For those of you who are aware and are running the hell away from it, not even wanting to see it, Spirit is saying, again, needing to face yourself and know that there's no need to be rushed. You're not going to be rushed here. Everything is going to be moved at a comfortable pace that's right for you. But the whole idea is for you to ground this energy, to understand it, to embrace it. Right? It's all about mastery as well with the Knight of Pentacles. You're not going to be rushed. You're going to be moving at a comfortable pace where you truly embrace who you are and what you have to offer. Right? So we also have the bottom of the deck here, the Seven of Fire. So this is the Seven of Wands, and this is about fighting against. Right? So there's no need to fight against the process. Like we said earlier, you cannot battle with fate because fate is going to win every single time. And then look at that. The bottom of that deck, we have the Jester of Winds. That's the Page of Swords. And it's like, look, that's something that you're just going to have to learn. You got to understand that. Right? Fate wins. That's something that you're going to learn. You're going to embrace, and that's going to be also a lesson that you're going to carry with you on the next phase of the journey. Beautiful. So mirror work, guys. Okay, so let's pull a card from the My Healing Oracle. This is also another deck you can find on Etsy. Mirror work, definitely. Really tapping into the self. Gratitude as well. Writing down all the things that you're grateful for about yourself, about your journey, about your life so far. Right? Thanking God, speaking to your ancestors. Right? Lots of communication and being open to learning, not being in an energy of I know it all. Always being open to learning and being a student, because that's how you become the master. Right? Dropping the ego. May I have a card for option 4? Okay. Wow, you guys got a medicine card. So we have here life force, survival instinct. Now the essential oil that you're being asked to use is orange. So that's an oil where it's very active, uplifting, very energetic. We have the crystal red jasper, and we have the botanical Old Man Banksai. I've never heard of that before. Old Man Banksai and wild potato bush. We have here the serpent energy. That's your power symbol. And it says the serpent. By connecting with my instincts, I can understand how to feel alive. Isn't that interesting? So there is the oils and the jasper and the botanicals. That's going to help you to tap into this energy of listening to your higher self, listening to your body and how you feel, right? With regarding certain situations that is presented to you, but also being truthful with yourself as to where you are. Right? Because we tend to fight against that, but with the instincts, there's a truth that does present itself, and it's for us to embrace it, hear it, feel it, right? Trust it. So it is saying that that's the first step, is actually going back to basics, and learning to trust your instincts again. It's the shedding. It's like with the serpent energy, shedding, getting down to the core, getting down to the basics, and being able to understand that, and then moving along from there. So it's like Spirit is encouraging you to do this. This is not going backwards. This is not like you failed a test and you're getting left back. No. This is actually you getting to the core of the self, getting to the core of the issue, getting to the core of who you are, and building and growing from there truthfully. 5, change. It's like shifting your energy. into a more divine one, a truthful and authentic one, connecting with who you are, connecting with life fully, and understanding and trusting your feelings in the moment. Wow, that's extraordinary, guys. So I'm going to end the reading right here. If this reading resonates, leave a comment down below. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, press the notification bell. I'm also offering live Zoom readings. Information on that is in the description box below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Open your